special guest, a Filipino beauty queen from Philippines, Miss Krizzia Moreno from Camarines Tour. Hello, Krizzia. How are you
Hello. Good evening, Mia.
Wow.
And thank you, Prima Modelo, for inviting me for this opportunity. It's really a big opportunity for me to talk with my supporters and my fans. So thank you for having me. I hope you are
And
also
also,
having
Miss
a
Mia,
good evening.
thank you so
Mia.
much din.
Of course,
Sa mga
it's my
viewers
pleasure.
namin na, kahit hindi ko siya na-meet actual or in person, at least kahit man lang sa live stream or virtual, no, we had the opportunity to meet Miss Krizzia Moreno. Okay, bago ang lahat, can you please tell us more about yourself, Miss Krizzia?
Yeah, so good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mia. I'm Krizzia Moreno. You can call me Kia. I'm 25 years old and I am representing Camarines for this year's Miss Universe Philippines. I graduated magna cum laude from the University of Santo Tomas. I took up Bachelor of Science in Travel Management because it has been a childhood dream of mine to become a flight attendant. And right now, I am working as a flight attendant, a cabin crew for Cebu Pacific Air for 4 years now.
Wow! Okay, so currently you are working at the moment?
Yes. Pero for now, I'm on leave because we don't have that much flights, so I'm on leave. I'm taking my break for now. And of course, I have activities that come set for Miss Universe Philippines. But I'm very much looking forward to flying again because I really miss my job and my work.
And also, I know from the viewers out there, I know they also miss going outside, going back to their jobs, yes, and going back to school. Especially, we have their aspiring young teens and the kids out there, and I know they are also aspiring beauty queens as well and pageant queens. So before that, Miss Kia, I would also like to ask, kamusta na ba sa Camarines Tour? How is the situation there?
Unfortunately, I'm not in Camarines Sur right now. I'm staying alone here in Metro Manila kasi I wasn't able to book a flight or a trip back home. Kaya I'm stuck here in quarantine in Manila. But so far, it has been good to me, even though it's not a very good situation to be in here right now. It's really a hard time for all of us. But I'm doing the best that I can to be productive and do a lot of things that will keep me busy, like I work out, I read a lot of articles, I watch videos that are helpful to me in my journey, and of course, I always think of initiatives that I can do to help my countrymen.
Okay, and sabi ni Miss Nympha Di Malanta, wow, she's a Filipino beauty, pinaghalong Catriona at Pia. Sure ka dyan, Nympha, ha? O ka nang
Thank you, Miss Nympha.
Oo nga, nakakatuwa, this is our first time to feature a guest who is competing in the Miss Universe. Alam naman nating lahat yan na, Miss Universe Philippines. Yes po, kalma lang kayo.
I'm honored.
Hindi pa international. Yes. Okay. Oh, sabi ni Sir Jess, KKK Corona kay Kia.
Thank you, Jess.
Wow, sabi ni Miss Toy, hi Miss Kia, you're so beautiful, Catriona Uragon.
Thank you.
Wow! Nakakatuwa naman. Okay. Ang Camarines Tour po ba, tanong ko lang po is this also part of Bicol ba? Or,
yes, it's a province located in the Bicol region. So, I'm a Bicolana.
Okay. Ang dami ko kasing nakikita kasi sa social media, ang daming Bicolanang magaganda na talagang tinakakang pageantry, and I guess they're one of the best ladies na pumasok talaga or nagtatap sa
I agree.
Especially here sa Philippines. Yes. Okay, matanong na kita, Miss Kia, tungkol sa iyong personal and your journey. Sa dami ng pageant sa bakit Miss Universe Philippines ang iyong pinili?
This is actually not an unexpected journey for me because I haven't planned on joining Miss Universe Philippines this year. But when opportunity knocks on your door, of course, you shouldn't say no because I wouldn't want to regret something that I did not take. So I wasn't really planning on anything because I felt that I wasn't fully prepared or ready for joining again, because I joined Miss Philippines Earth last year, and I found that the schedule was very hectic and it was very tiring but fulfilling at the same time. Pero yun nga, parang gusto ko sana for this year magpahinga muna or makapag-prepare, makapag-ready, because I thought I wasn't prepared mentally, physically, financially, you know. But I have realized that you will never be 100% prepared for anything. So might as well go for that chance, that opportunity while it is there, diba? So yes, I submitted my application to Miss Universe Philippines, and I'm very glad that they were able to take me in as one of their official candidates. And so far, I'm having a very, very great journey with them.
Okay, may nag-push ba sa'yo na sumali dito, or you just decided within yourself to join this pageant?
I was taken in by Tito Jerry of Aces and Queens. I'm being trained under Team Aces for this year's Miss Universe Philippines. And hindi ko naman masabi na parang pinilit niya ako or pinush niya ako to join, because ultimately this is also a dream of mine, you know, to win a crown, especially the Miss Universe crown, because it's the top tier crown that any woman could ever dream of. So I wanted to join at my own expense. It's my personal dream, and I decided to go for it.
Okay. Ikaw ba, before the Miss Universe Philippines and the Miss Philippines Earth last year, hobby mo talaga ang sumali sa pageantry, or is this your passion na maging isa sa mga crowned title Filipino beauty queens?
Yung pageantry, actually, naging passion ko lang siya after ko nang graduate ng college. Because when I was in college, my focus really is to graduate and to focus on my studies. But after graduating, my mom, who is a former beauty queen back then in our province, encouraged me to join. Sabi niya, sige, try mo lang, malay mo magustuhan mo, di ba? And initially, parang, sige, go lang. Parang go lang tayo, sali lang tayo. Kasi malay mo, maganda namang opportunity yan, di ba? For us to grow as women and to improve our personality. So yun yung initial na reaction ko on joining pageants. But now, this has been a passion of mine, because I know that joining pageants is not just to showcase my physical beauty, but to help a lot of our Filipinos, to help a lot of people, and to inspire them and to be a great role model for them.
Okay. So, usapan naman sa iyong personal. Are you single ba? Or are you in a relationship?
Wala akong boyfriend.
Bakit sa lahat mga tinatanong ko nga mga beauty queen, mostly wala silang boyfriend? Ito ba in your own opinion Miss Kia, sa tingin mo ba ang pagkakaroon ng karelasyon is a hinder for your dreams to come true, or sadyang wala lang talagang dumadating sa ngayon, in your opinion?
I don't think it's a hindrance naman to get what you want in life, to get that crown if you're aiming for it. But I think you should use it as an inspiration. Kung dumating man yung time na meron na, diba? Hindi naman siya hindrance, but use it as inspiration.
Yes. Okay. So, kamusta naman ang iyong preparation for the Miss Universe Philippines? Yung pageant ba is ongoing na sa mga activities, or prepare pa lang kayo? And kamusta rin ang suporta ng Camarines sa iyo?
We have been doing content, videos, photos for Miss Universe Philippines, ongoing yun. So, watch out for it. May mga ilalabas kaming mga videos very soon. Yun yung mga activities na ginagawa namin. But for the preparations, I've been training with Aces and Queens starting January pa. But now na we're in quarantine, mostly what I've been doing is Q&A training and my workout. Kaya nga ang sakit ng katawan ko ngayon. Actually, ang sore ng body ko kasi kaka-workout ko lang. Grabe talaga ang sakit niya. Pero yun, nagpo-focus ako ngayon doon.
Yung small waist, ganun ba?
Hindi naman, kailangan lang dapat fit yung body kasi yun dapat yung parang mukha kang healthy tingnan and fit.
Yes. Okay. How tall ba si Miss Kia?
I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall.
Okay, 5 feet and 6 inches. Nababawi din naman yan sa heels, I know. So, of course, hindi naman wala din ng brains sa pagsali sa pageant.
Oo naman.
I have a question for that. Since
Yes.
you are a beauty queen, especially meron ka ng mga experiences sa pagsali, do you also believe that an individual's culture affects its interest to join a pageant?
Sorry, Mia? Ano yun? Sorry, medyo
Okay.
nagcha-choppy. Baka internet kayo.
Okay. Oo. Hindi, I guess yung internet din namin slow, mukhang uulan. Okay. I will repeat. Do you also believe, Miss Kia, na ang culture ng isang tao ay nakaka-apekto sa interest niyang sumali sa pageant? Why or why not? In your own opinion lang naman.
I don't think that one's culture affects their interest to join pageants because it is actually one of the best ways that we can express our own identities and to celebrate our diversity as people. So, if you want to join a beauty pageant and showcase your culture, it would be a very good platform to do that because we as Filipinos, we have a lot of very diverse culture and we should celebrate that.
Okay. So, from one of our netizens, Miss Maria Paula Barreto, she was asking you, what was the moment you felt most motivated?
The moment I felt most motivated is when I speak to the people who are continuously supporting me because in them I garner my strength and my motivation to push further and to reach for my dreams.
Okay. In your own views, syempre sarili mo yan eh. You know it in yourself. Sa tingin mo, what is your edge na that makes you different from other candidates?
Edge. I personally believe that all of the girls are equally amazing and beautiful and intelligent in our own ways. But I think my edge would be my mindset, my strong heart and mind because I'm the type of person that when I aim for something, I really try to do my best to reach that. I work very hard, I am determined, and I have the grit and hunger for that crown. For me to be able to get that crown and title. And yes, that's my edge, my perseverance, my determination, and my grit.
Okay, I agree, no? In some people as well, kahit normal people, ang pagiging edge mo sa yung pagkatao is yung perseverance mo to pursue what you love the most, no? To do. And from one of our netizens from Sir Des Celebre, sabi niya, people in democracy enjoy freedom of speech. Or is it acceptable to criticize your own nation? Would doing so be considered unpatriotic?
I think that it is okay to criticize your own nation, especially if the things are not good, if the things that the government or the people are doing is not good and is not beneficial to our country. So it is better to criticize and to speak up than suffer this like inconsistencies or these wrongdoings. And I think we as Filipinos have the right to speak up because that is how we will be able to help each other correct and better ourselves as a nation.
Okay, so I have a follow-up questions as well dun sa tinanong ni Sir Jess. Are you also in favor for the Philippines having freedom of speech? No? Kasi tayong mga Pilipino, we can express what we are thinking, what we feel, especially very strong ang social media, no? Mga Pinoy natin dyan. So are you in favor of having freedom of speech dito sa Philippines?
Of course, I am in favor of freedom of speech because it is our inherent right as citizens of this country to know what is
questions para masagot directly ni Miss Kia. O sabi naman ni Sir Dudes Silva. He has a
Hello,
question,
Sir Dude.
Ayan. I want to know your thoughts on some people's opinion that pageants are now irrelevant. You agree? I like the question.
This may be a hard time because of the pandemic that is happening, and people may see that pageants are not relevant anymore because it should be our least priority as of this moment. But I think and I believe that pageants are a way for us to help other people, to reach out to other people, because as we as candidates have the means to connect to a lot of people and bring people together to help and to raise funds and to raise awareness on how we can battle this COVID-19 pandemic. And I think it's still a relevant pageantry is still relevant in these times because it will be a big help for us to unite and come together and help one another.
Okay, regarding sa yung pagsali sa Miss Universe Philippines, is there any pressures you feel at the moment since Miss Universe Philippines that's a big pageant in the whole world, no?
Oo naman.
Top 1, yes. Do you feel any pressure? Anong nararamdaman mo? Anong naiisip mo?
Of course, there will always be pressure. Siyempre, hindi naman tayo sasali lang na wala tayong ine-aim, di ba, na parang okay lang kahit ano yung maging outcome. Siyempre, we're aiming for that crown. So, there will always be pressure, but for me, kung ano yung gagawin natin with that pressure, it's what's important. It can either bring us down or and let it affect us, or we can use that pressure to better ourselves, to improve ourselves, and eventually get that dream that we're aiming for.
Okay, so we have here another netizen question from Mrs. Ann Ornido.
Hello, Ann.
Okay, she's from San Miguel Corporation. Sabi niya,
wow.
Hi, Tia. Given the chance to represent the Philippines to the next Miss Universe pageant, how would you promote our country to other contestants? Mabalos, sabi niya.
Well, of course, I would love for them to visit the Philippines so that they would also experiencing the culture, the places that we have to offer. But if I am to be the candidate for Miss Universe in the Miss Universe pageant, of course, I think the best thing that I can promote our country is to be a good ambassador, a good person, a good ambassador to them. And I can show that by being friendly, because we Filipinos are known to be very hospitable and friendly, and I can show them that we are very fun-loving people and very caring people.
Okay, sabi ni Sam Brusa.
Hello, Sam! Thank you.
Wow, I think ang daming fans ni Miss Tia. Wow, hindi pa nagsisimula yung kanyang activities, ha? Okay, sabi naman ni Toph Montes Lopez, when do you think is it acceptable, if ever, to disobey the law? Wow, that's an intriguing question.
Oo nga. That's tricky. Of course, we should, if we could, we should not disobey the law. But if there is the circumstance that we have to disobey the law, it should be for a humanitarian purpose. When a life is involved and it is necessary to disobey the law, then we should do it, because a life is a life and we should treasure and protect it.
Wow, I totally agree with Miss Kia. Yun din ang naiisip ko habang sinasagot niya. Okay, Sir Sophie Montes Lopez, I hope nasagot niya yung iyong katanungan. Ang
Thank you,
galing.
Sophie, for your question.
Oo nga naman, no? Nakakatuwa yung question niya, Miss Madagdag ko lang. Sabi niya,
so, tricky yun,
kailan mo sa tingin? Oo, tricky. Pero sa tama yung sinabi ni Miss Kia yan sa mga viewers natin. Hindi naman sa pinopromote niya na gawin mong i-disobey na ang law. Pero just in case there's something happen. I guess kung buhay mo naman ang nakataya, why not? Yes. Lalo na yan ang makidagdag ko lang, Miss Kia. Nowadays dito sa Philippines, there's big cases of rape, especially sa mga young women. Yes,
it's
diba?
alarming.
So I guess pumapasok din yung question niya sa ganung type of situation. Mm-hmm. Okay, sabi ni Sir Tofi, that was really good. Wow.
Thank you, Tofi. Thank you for
sabi ni
joining
Maria Paula. Dinner.
Thank you, Tita. It's my tita, my friends and supporters. Sobrang supportive talaga nila.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Maria Paula, for coming by and watching us tonight. I hope proud na proud kayo kay Miss Tia, especially sa mga relatives and friends. We support her. Masasabi ko rin sa aking opinion, she's one of my favorites na rin sa
thank you,
Mia. Beauty queens. Yes. Marami pa namang Bicolanang magaganda. Okay, mabalik tayo sa ating interview, no? In connection naman, Ms. Tia, with the COVID-19 response, unfortunately, ang ating situation, we cannot go back to work, especially yung mga kids, teens, and college, yung mga students, they cannot go back to school. Yes. In your opinion naman, are you favorable with the online classes, saying there are a lot of Filipino children who cannot afford laptops, internet connection, and stuff like that?
For me, I don't think that the online kind or the virtual kind of education will work in a country like ours because, as you have said, a lot of children do not have access to internet connection. They don't have the devices or the gadgets that they need, like laptops or mobile phones, and we should not pressure them to have those kinds. If hindi naman talaga kaya, wag na natin sila pilitin. And for me, it's better to prioritize the safety of the children of everyone and to postpone the semester or the next school year if that is what it takes to prevent the spread of COVID. And actually, for me, students can learn a lot of things even if they are confined in their homes. They can use their time to enhance their skills. They can use that to learn new hobbies because education is not just limited to what we learn in school, but actually what we teach ourselves for us to grow as people.
Okay. We have here another question from our netizens, Jess Celebre. If you will be a man for one day, if you will be a man for one day, what would you like to accomplish as a man? Wow.
Accomplish talaga. I think naman I can accomplish all of the things that I want. Either way, if I'm a man or a woman, but I would take advantage of that day as me being a man. I would use my physical strength. Maybe I would lift or I would use that strength to help people, to lift things. Kasi I think yun talaga yung nakikita kong one big difference of the two sexes. Kasi yung sa strength, amin naman natin, tayong mga girls, kahit na mag-workout tayo and magbuhat tayo ng weights, talagang mas malakas inherently yung mga lalaki sa atin. Pero for what I want to accomplish, I think if I am a man or a woman, I can do anything that I want.
Okay. I hope, Sir Jess, nasagot ni Miss Tia ang iyong katanungan. Siguro kaya yung natanong kasi nauso yung face up. Pwede na i-switch yung face mo to a guy or a girl. Ayan, ha? Kayo talaga. Okay. Yes, mga viewers natin. Wow, we have more than 26 viewers, more than 30. Sa mga viewers namin, this is your chance to drop your questions. And ayan, kasasabi ko lang, meron na namang bagong questions. Sabi ni Sir Jess, strong start. Keep the thoughts flowing.
Wow,
Corona
thank
kay
you,
Kia.
Jess.
Wow. And from Ronnie May Salazar
Hi,
Fernandez.
Ronnie! Nanonood pala siya.
Ayan. Hi, Sir Ronnie. Ayan, ang question niya, what can you say about some people that compare you to Miss Universe 2018, Catriona Gray? Wow.
There's a lot of people saying that I kind of resemble Catriona Gray, and for me, I feel flattered or giddy whenever someone says that because I consider Catriona as talagang one of the most beautiful faces in the universe naman talaga, diba?
Yes.
But I would want to have my own identity as a beauty queen because I want to celebrate my own uniqueness, and I would want, even though we are being compared, I would want that to be a challenge for me to live up to her standards as a Miss Universe.
Okay, ayan. Pero hindi ka naman nape-pressure or are you feeling down minsan? Kino-compare ka sa dating Miss Universe? Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. Actually, nakakatuwa nga. Pag sinasabi na parang, di ko naman nakita kung saan banda.
Ayan na. Galing na kay Miss Kian. Hindi niya nakita ko saan banda. Kayo talaga. So, mga viewers namin, ay nakakatuwa din, no? Kung i-compare sa isang much bigger person, ano. It's like they're telling you na, wow, you're somewhat like her in some ways. At, syempre, masasabi ko lang, opinion naman sa ating mga viewers na nakikinig, iba-iba naman po kasi ang qualities ng bawat beauty queen. They have their own unique differentiation sa isa't isa. Pwede yung isa, napakaganda ng smile. Yung isa naman, maling romampa, no? Iba-iba, pero that makes them beautiful in their own way.
Yes.
Okay, may panibago na ng mga question from Jerome Navarro.
Hi,
Sir Jerome. Ayan. But Iya, reality check. The Miss You crown is already reserved to Michelle Gumabaw. Do you think? Wow, ha? Imbiga ka,
wow. Pero I don't know where they got that it's already reserved to Michelle Gumabaw, because for me, it's a game for everybody. You know, we all have equal chances of winning that crown. And wala pa namang nasasabi na nasa kanya na yung corona kasi hindi niya pa naman suot. So, it's everybody's game. And I'm very willing. And I'm very willing to take that challenge. Yes. To take that challenge to get that crown.
Okay. Ayan, Sir Jerome. I hope you take note. Naman suot din si Michelle Gumabaw. Oy, huwag niyo kaming i-issue dito, ha. Para ano lang po ito. Puro or opinion lamang po namin. Ayan. Yeah. Okay, another follow-up question from Sir Jess. As a beauty queen, how can you help promote sexual equality?
Kakapost ko lang yan kanina sa Facebook ko. Kasi we're celebrating Pride Month, diba? Pride Month, of course, I recognize everyone as equals, you know, regardless of our gender, our sexuality, our religion, our social status, our race. We are all equal. We are all same human beings. And we have to respect each other's differences and uniqueness, and instead we should celebrate that because that is what makes the universe beautiful.
Yes. Wow. Ayan, Sir Jess. I hope you got the right answer from Miss Tia, the satisfaction. Ano? Yan. Opinion ko, dadagdag ko lang, opinion ko lang din, ano? I think kahit naman mag-iba yung gender ng iba, no, Miss Tia, tao pa rin yun, no? We're still the same. Yes, they still have feelings, meron din silang sariling pag-iisip. Kataon lang, iba yung nararamdaman nila sa ano. Pero let's support them as well. Kasi tao
of course.
Sabi naman ni Sir Lito, Jerome, an intriguing question. Totoo yan.
Controversial yun.
May dinagdag si Sir Toki naman, Sir Toki Lopez. Who is your hero? What qualities make them your choice?
Of course, my heroes would be my parents, because in them I've seen how a parent has to sacrifice a lot for their children. And for me, I can consider them as heroes because they are the ones who have taught me a lot in life. Everything that I know in life is because of them. And I'm very grateful that I have them in my life.
Wow. Okay, I have a follow-up question as well regarding connecting sa tanong ni Sir Toby. How
Yeah.
did especially your parents, Miss Kia, nung nalaman nila na ikaw ay
sorry Miss Mia, medyo choppy. Alam ba kayo, internet ko talaga.
Okay, ano. Meron tayong time limit. Okay. Ayan, sa mga viewers natin, stay tuned lang kayo dyan. I know, nakakaranas din kayo ng konting slow internet connection. Okay, meron ako
problem talaga yan.
Well, dun, din sa tanong Sir Toby. Kamusta yung naging reaction at or opinion ng iyong parents or family nung nalaman nilang ikaw ay lalaban para sa Miss Universe Philippines? At alam naman na ang mananalo ay magiging Miss Universe Philippines for the next edition ng Miss Universe sa international stage. Kamusta ang reaction ng iyong parents? Are they supportive with you or ano?
Of course, they are very proud and supportive as parents kasi ever since naman talaga sa kahit anong gawin ko, they are just there to support me. And initially, parang sinabi nila na if you really want to do this, parang pag-isipan mo ng mabuti kasi syempre, kailangan mong ibigay lahat. Kailangan mong ibigay yung best mo. And they are always reassuring me that they are just there to help me and support me in my journey all the way.
Okay. At ang pagsali din sa pageant, no, is once in a lifetime. So, if you're going to do it, if you're going to decide that you want to do this, ibigay mo ang lahat, no?
Oo naman.
Hindi palagi nakakaroon ng opportunity as well, di ba, Miss Kia, na sumali sa ganitong prestigious pageant. Yes. Okay, meron naman tayong another question from Miss Maria Paula Barreto. What for you should be the right mindset of a beauty queen? I agree with her question.
For me, the right mindset of a beauty queen is that she should be proud of who she is, and she should be proud of her beauty, her inner beauty, outer beauty, and always think that she is wearing a crown, and she should carry that in her heart because she is a queen with or without her crown.
Okay, ayan no. Sabi ni Raven de la Prima, unahan na si Kia. Talagang fan na, diehard fan. Oo naman, ipag-try natin yan. Okay, regarding naman dun sa iyong advocacy, Miss Kia, which advocacy ang iyong pinopromote?
For me, yung advocacy na champion ko is about responsible tourism. I would want to promote responsible tourism. I want to educate people on how they can become responsible travelers as well as locals because I think this is very relevant and timely because it is not just limited to tourism but how disciplined and responsible we are as Filipinos. I want to teach them the
tourism, yes. Okay. And
I was much inspired by travel.
Okay. So, if you are given a chance to show or promote your advocacy, in what ways are you going to show it?
First, I would want to start with myself. I can say 100% that I practice what I preach. I practice what I have said earlier. I practice Lego, and I instill myself that discipline and sense of responsibility. And my next step would be influencing others, my family, friends, everyone, because if they too will practice those things, they will be influencing a lot of people, and it will have a domino effect in our society, in our community. And I think for me, I can be very vocal and very open about this through social media because social media is a very powerful tool nowadays, especially in our generation, to inform others and make themselves aware of my advocacy and on how they can be responsible citizens.
Okay, and now we have another question Ang dami niyong question. Yan sa mga viewers natin. Kinarir niyo. Okay, sabi ni Sir Des, what do you call your signature walk?
My signature walk. Yung mga gumawa ng pangalan, yung mga supporters ko. Kasi yung walk ko, it's called Supremo Walk. Pero may story pa yan. Yung kasi, battle cry namin as a group, our hashtag is Corona kay Kia. Parang KKK siya, di ba? Corona kay Kia. And my supporters, my fans are called Kiatiponeras. Parang in line with that team. And naisip nila yung walk ko, tawagin nilang Supremo Walk. Kasi, di ba, parang Bonifacio was the Supremo of the Katipunan, the KKK. So, they want to call that walk Supremo because it's being supreme, being the best, di ba? Kaya nakakatawa, very witty. Yung mga nakapag-isip na. Supremo Walk.
May connection talaga dun sa pinagpanan ng name. Okay, sabi naman ni Sir Jerome. Ayan, yes.
Wow, it's
haba. You really have to work hard while there is COVID. Study how to put makeup and that will really make you shine. The last time we worked together at Kobe Okada for Miss Earth, I noticed that you didn't have the best makeup on your face. More so on your eyelids. Okay, huwag kayong mag-alala,
Sir Jerome.
Yes.
Nandun kasi siya, nanood siya nung coronation ko. Maybe, I don't know, it's just the makeup that day na siguro hindi lang medyo pero I use this live chat. It's these live chats actually to improve my makeup skills. I use this as an excuse to put on makeup para makapag-practice din ako, diba? And of course to practice my speaking ability. Kaya sobrang tuwa naman talaga ako pag may mga live.
Makeup mo? Did you do your makeup?
Tsaka I would want to shout out pala, thank you to Ayumi for sending me their first collection of eyelashes. I'm using the 5D voluminous one right now. So thank you Ayumi. Visit their page.
Yeah, sure. Ayan sa mga gustong mag-avail ng eyelashes. Ayan, nabit ni Miss Kia. O diba, bonggang-bongga. Yung makeup mo ngayon, Miss Kia, maganda. It's like parang perfect.
Ako lang
talaga.
Parang light lang.
Akala ko may kasama kang gumawa niyan.
Wala.
So yun our fellow Bicolanos in our dialect. Wow.
Sige. Hello. Maray na el daw sa Indogabo. Sana okay man po kamo niyan. And mag-ingat lang po kamo permi. Just mabalos po sa pagdalan sa kauman niyan.
Okay.
So what I've said, parang sabi ko, good day. And I hope na they will remain safe and take care and thank you.
Wow. Medyo may pagkakahawik siya sa Bisaya pero konti
lang. Parang siyang Spanish na Bisaya.
Oo, ayun. Sabi ni G. Junsai, very well said, Kia. Meron pa sinabi si Sir RC, Corona kay Kia, mabuhay ang KKK. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Once again, for our viewers, thank you so much for watching us tonight. This is the Up Close and Personal with Miss Krizzia Lynn Moreno, also known as Miss Kia Moreno, the Camarines Sur representative for the Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Thank you so much, Miss Kia.
Thank you, Mia. It's my honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes. And I hope to see you soon in person.
Yes.
And have your autograph.
See you soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Kia.
Thank you.
Naman.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Okay. Yan guys. Ayan na si Miss Kia. Bye, Miss Kia.
Bye. Thank you. Good night.
Okay, ayan. Sa mga viewers namin, that was Miss Kia Moreno or Krizzia Lynn Moreno from Camarines, a part of Bicol, and she is going to be one of the contenders for the Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Once again, thank you so much to all our viewers, thank you so much for coming by and sharing your thoughts with us. And I hope we gave you a lot of happiness at your homes kahit na naka-lockdown tayo at very boring. I know, yes, boring po. Siguro nagsasawa na po kayo sa kakanood ng Netflix, but andito po kami para magbigay ng konting kasiyahan at konting chismisan at kulitan sa ating mga personalities, no, mga guests. Yan, no, sabi ni Sir G. Junsai, Cam Sure. Sure or sure? Cam Sure winner. Yes, I agree, sir. And sabi ni Miss Irie Yesudian, panalo. Correct ka dyan, madam. I agree with you. Ayan, babatiin ko lang po muna ang ating mga netizens. She is from Canada. Hello, Miss Irie. How are you? I hope you are having a good time in Canada. Kahit na we are experiencing a worldwide worst case situation. But I pray that all of you are be safe and God bless, no? And sabi naman ni hi, Miss Libralit. Hi, ate. I miss you so much. Miss na kita. I hope pwede tayo i-invite ni Ate Mary Roth para mag-live dito for July month series. Mga makeup artists naman at saka mga event producers and fashion designers ang ating i-invite for the month of June. At dito po nagtatapos ang aking episode at hindi dyan na nagtatapos ang last nating guest because we have 2 more guests. Yes po, Filipino Beauty Queens. Nalalaban naman para sa Miss Philippines Earth. So, kanina na ang ating na-interview is for the Miss Universe Philippines, no? So, I hope si Miss Kamsur mapasok niyo up. Thanks for featuring our idol, Sir R.C. Rome. Yes, Sir R.C., thank you so much for watching us tonight. He is very humble. Ang opinion ko lang para kay Miss Kia, very humble, very fun-loving, easygoing, at very intelligent, beautiful pa, no? So, isa yan sa mga magagandang katangian ng pagiging isang Pilipina. At meron si Miss Krizzia. Sabi ni Ate Libralin, I miss you more. Ayan. Thank you so much, ate. And also, meron tayong magandang comment. Sabi ni Sir Dudes, galing ni Miss Mia, great interviewer. You bring out the best sa guest mo and you make sure they feel comfortable sa interview session. Love, love, love. Thank you so much, Sir Dudes. I wish you a happy evening, no? Kung saan ka man ngayon. Yes, Sir Dudes Silva, thank you so much for giving me a nice reaction, no? Okay, disclaimer lang regarding sa nasabi niya Sir Dudes. Sa mga nanonood sa akin tonight, hindi po ako professional na reporter sa ABS-CBN at GMA. Isa lamang po akong simpleng host na mahilig chumika at makipagkulitan sa ating magagandang guest dito sa Primo Modelo TV online channel. And paalala ko lang sa ating mga viewers, sa mga gusto pong mag-live dito sa amin sa Primo Modelo TV, huwag kayong mahihiya, i-message nyo ako at Mia Gusi or you can drop us a message.